Today we're 3D printing and assembling a really cool Smith & Wesson. Now the original files here from the original designer are in the links in the description and they're all free if you want to go check them out. And this designer does tons of models like this. And of course this is a toy, but I would also put it in the category of fidget toy because you can really kind of play around with it quite a lot. It also can be put together with no glue, so you can disassemble it as well, which actually feels quite cool. Now these two parts are articulated and you've got to get them perfectly situated when you put this together, which is not easy. I wish these weren't linked together and just were individually springed. There's a lot of good 3D printing springs out there now that people are putting into their designs, and I kind of wish there was just two individual springs in there. But it is very, very cool. And once you get it in, it is pretty sweet. But by the end of this build, we are going to end up gluing those in place. Then we've got another piece that pivots, and this goes in here, along with this, and then this. And this spins incredibly well, as you'll see later in the video. But we're already getting through massive amounts of the construction here really quickly. This is beautifully designed, and 3D printing it off and assembling it was a lot of fun. And this can all be done with no glue, which is kind of impressive. Now we've got a few last pieces to add on. We've got a piece that goes in there. And then we have a piece for the top, which we'll just simply glue on. There's also a bunch of additional stuff you can print off that can go on the top as well to create different variants. And the only bit I found that I needed some glue on was this piece here, as it was just simply too loose. It really needs more of a different shaped connector so that as such it won't spin when it's in place. And then we've also got a top piece we're going to add on here. And then we're effectively done, but I'm actually going to disassemble this to show you how cool it is to kind of take it apart, then put it back together. And it is quite nice to fidget with quite a bit. And the only piece I decided to glue was the front. However, when I do reassemble this, I am going to take some of the moving pieces that are internal and just glue them up because, as you can see here, they are no longer connected when I actually move them, which is a pity. So that mechanism kind of failed inside. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and glue them up when we put it back together. But yeah, it looks amazing. So let's go ahead and disassemble. You've got this that just pulls right off. It's not the easiest. It's in there pretty well. But the design of it means that it does come out quite good. Then we've also got this piece that goes up. Slide this off. Then this piece. Then we've got this piece. And then we have the internals we can pull out. And yeah, these are just a pain in the butt. So I'm going to glue them up when we put them back together. And I think that'll make it a little bit easier. And really, this is just so much fun. I'll sped it up here, but it's just cool to actually go ahead and put this together. So yeah, very happy with this thing. It's really cool. And the original design here does incredible stuff. They have just a huge amount of really cool looking things, but a lot of them are really complex to print. I went for this one because it wasn't the most complicated. And it feels amazing in the hand. It looks really cool. And it is super nice to just kind of fidget with. And like I say, you can totally disassemble it and put it back together. So it's got some nice overall feels to it. And she's certainly gorgeous. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time.